Hello everybody, I'm NegPrimer and welcome back. Today we're gonna play Kholat. This is a game I am familiar with, but I've never actually played. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. It's a little bit of a walking simulator from what I remember. It's got a little bit more to it than that, but it's mostly kind of you're stuck in a wilderness and you gotta find your way around kind of thing. But it's not on rails like, say, a Dear Esther
56
or
years ago,
anything else
Russia,
would be.
the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Okay, so from what I know, this is kind of based on a true story. I don't know how much of that is true. I believe... Hey, I got control. From what I know, it's true that there was a group that went missing. I don't know that any of the rest of that has any basis in reality. Interesting area here. Yeah, this is, I believe it's actually made by a Russian developer. Again, I could be completely wrong about that. Little yield signs here. It's interesting, this gives me no real concept of where I'm supposed to be going, other than it was kind of pointing in this general direction when I got started. Do I have... Oh, I can kind of zoom in. Just right off the bat, it's kind of not giving me a whole lot. It's interesting. I guess I don't remember this. Am I supposed to be finding a map and a compass? Because I'm pretty sure scratch on my screen. I thought I saw something, but it was just that. Damn. Well, you'd think I would have hit some kind of wall or something. Okay, well, let's go to where all the creepy trees are. And all the music's getting really creepy. Maybe? If you are this way, whoever said that, then yes. So I'm sure we'll go over this at some point in the future. I'm not really a big fan of horror games in general. I don't know, we'll see how I fare when I'm actually talking. I might actually be end up a little, did I die? Was I supposed to do that? Okay. There's, lines of dialogue on the bottom. But there's absolutely no audio coming through anymore. It's entirely possible the game just glitched out. I don't know how well you can see it there, but I am on like a plane of some sort. So I'm just kind of running more or less straight forward. If you can see, I'm like crouching up and down right now. Uh-oh. Did I break the game, or is this supposed to be happening? Uh-oh. That's not a good start. Is this... Maybe I'm just seeing like the horizon line. I don't know what's going on right now. I might have to restart. I see something. What's this? It is a campsite. Press E. Okay, that's where we get the compass and the map from. Let's see if the audio starts back up here. That's such a weird... Must have hit a glitch. So yeah, we'll see if the audio starts back up. If not, I'll, don't run all the time. Let your character rest. Thanks. There we go.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will? When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, and you could really not remember your sins, when they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Okay. So, as I was saying, horror games in general, I don't generally get too jumpy, actually. It's just that kind of, that feeling, you get from... Okay, so presumably I'm up at the red tent up there. I'm not entirely sure on this compass. I'm assuming black is north, although red could be north. Zoom map, right mouse button. Oh, hell. Hello. Interesting. God. I'm gonna have to block that out. I need to figure out how to turn off all these notifications I get on my thing. Okay, so 37. Are those just random? Okay, never mind. I can see the numbers at the top. So 30. The map is left mouse button. Close map is M. Oh, so we can walk around with the map out. So 37 north 62. It's right in here. So that's kind of and that really depends on which direction is north and south on this compass. Let's see. I mean, this is a mountain. That should be a big marker. So is that north or south? Actually, that's not entirely clear. I'm gonna go with that's north. So the red is north. So let's head to the south. 3762. Okay. Which is, I mean, more or less just this direction. I guess this is kind of just right in front of, in the middle of all those pillars. I don't know, it looks a lot bigger when it's on that map. F1. Oh. Running. Deep snow is tiring. Focus. F for flashlight. M for map. C for compass. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. Left control. So you get kind of a book here of different things. Well, we saw kind of a glowing figure up here earlier. And then that... was 3762, so that's right, I mean, that's right in the middle of all these rocks. So it doesn't want us to waste all of our running. Oh, the audio of this is not really going directional. Oh, hey. Well, let's figure out what's in this hole. Oh, it's a piece of
I set out the
notebook.
moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue.
Okay, so...
asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident.
That's interesting. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh! Did I just... Oh my gosh! Apparently I should have been trying to get out of there. You saw a little, like, gold figure running away at the end. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's... Nope. Let's get the F out of here. We'll take another look in a minute. Hello. Oh, and there goes the audio again. Okay, so that... It runs off to the left up here. Okay. Well, let's stop for a second and let's... If I Nope, we got the audio back. After the fact. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know what's going on. So we found the first marker. Second marker is at 7:52. So 7 is kind of all over there. 7:52. So it's up in the middle of all of that. And I'm headed south right now, and then he ran off to the left. Am I supposed to be getting these in order? Actually, I'm not really even headed. Yeah, well, I'm headed. Let's, yeah, I don't know. I guess let's head back towards the base camp, which is up over here. And then we'll try to head to that 7:52 point. See, there's the camp. There's that red tower up there. There was a weird, weird situation over in a different direction. Let's go this way. Although, this is the same one, right? Yeah. So if we go north from here, let's go this way and then go north. Let's try to hit them in order. We'll do something a little bit weird. The game might actually want me to be following that light guy. But we're gonna screw with the game a little bit. Can I get... I doubt I can get through any of this. I might actually have to turn back and go the way the light guy went. Okay. So part of the joy of designing games is screwing with other people. And that sounds like there's like a bag blowing in the wind or something, but I don't see anything. Doesn't it? I don't know if you guys can hear that as well as I can. Okay, so yeah. We kind of just did a weird loop. We are now down over. That's so kind of weird. I don't know if I should be trying to get to these points. Or am I still up over here? Well, you know what? Let's kind of just keep to the outside here. We're gonna just completely screw with this game. Well, here's a bridge. So that should be that, presumably? Because I think I kind of went like this. So if we go this, that'll still help us get north. It's weird, because I guess it's like Russian, whatever Russian is for north. Starts with a C. And then south starts with that weird like HO shape or whatever it is. see. Thought I saw a weird ice tower thing over here, but maybe that was just textures loading in on one of these trees. Interesting. No. So like I said, it's kind of an interesting little side scroller. It's, in my opinion, it's trying too hard to be spooky. I think I'd actually get more enjoyment out of this if it was just you know, if it was just a game, if it was just like it was the middle of the day. Personally, just like a hiking simulator. Okay, so we're coming across a frozen lake now. So again, we're up in this area. We got to get up to, it was what, 752? So it's back in up in this area. So it's across this frozen lake, and then up in the mountain, there's like a plateau. Hopefully, I can't like get crushed. I can't like sink through the ice. There's some fire over here on the left. There goes the audio again. Oh, hey, it's a golden boy. Oh, it seems to kind of cut in and out whenever this golden boy is around. So yeah, it's just trying to lead us up over here so we can take this pathway over here. I know. I should probably read those since the audio is cutting out then. I also don't know if there's really a whole lot to explore. Yeah, see, there it goes again. It must be whenever that little boy is around. It's cutting the audio out. He must have like a corrupted sound file or something that's screwing behind the scenes. A lot of skeletons over here. So he goes, and then we'll go over a bridge, and then I don't know what those dotted lines are. Yeah, like I said, it's
Coming to me.
Hey, yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, okay. The FOV is a little screwy, but that's like a antenna out there. Spooky. That must be what they're calling the bridge. You can't jump, so you can't climb in any capacity. You can see. There's a lot they could have done with this for the sake of level design. But there's some nice, I mean, there's some nice thing going on along here. The way the ridges close and open up here, they at least are giving you stuff to look at. Guess I'm supposed to go down. That's interesting that that up there looks a little like a ramp or something to walk up to, but I don't think I'll be able to get up there. So I wonder if that right there wasn't, because we crossed the bridge, quote unquote. That must be where we are now. And there looks like a... Whoa. Should I be moving? Should I be staying? That was interesting. There was a little like whale noise there. Oh, there goes some of the little rocks disappearing. got a face. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure maybe if I got through this game, it would explain to me. Oh, that's a water effect. Hello. Is there a bear or something in here? See, it's really weird. Oh my gosh, what on earth was that? For better effects. Oh, man. I'm all the way back at the base camp. Well, shoot. I'm not entirely... Let's go run off in a different direction and see what happens. We kind of initially ran south into this and then ran further south. And we're following the Golden Child. So there are enemies of some sort. That was like a fire demon or something. I thought that was going to be a bear. And I thought they were going to try to scare me a little bit more with it. They didn't really try to scare me all that much. Is this the way I ran out of here, or was it over here? I'm gonna go this way. It's headed towards this radio tower. Which is... kind of coming down this way. It's one of these two pathways. I don't know. We'll just kind of explore. This is kind of what I would have liked, is just a kind of a big open area, and then you had to go to all these different places, but then it got rid of the horror elements, and so it's I mean, I think that makes for a much more interesting kind of effect on the let's call it the walking simulator, where rather than all you do is press down W, you actually have to find out how to actually get around different places. You can actually lose yourself in there. Change of music. But I think it actually could have been really interesting. I don't know, it seems like this actually, if you're into horror games, not that this has a bunch of jump scares or anything in it, but this is kind of setting up a bit of a creepy atmosphere. I can see how this could actually be a lot of fun.
I have chosen you. You are remarkable, just like me. But you are losing your mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
So, cave, that's gotta be over here. One of these. Okay. Well, that's where I came from. That's the cave. Let's go up. Like I said, I think I could actually really get into this if if it didn't have the horror elements. If it wasn't trying so hard to be creepy. And again, I'm sure that's what a lot of people will end up liking about it. Down over here a bit. Let's go in here. Kind of an underground. Oh no, it's not an underground. This is just going back to where we started. Because that's the cave. So which one is this? Because I didn't cross a bridge at any point. I don't know. We'll head over here into this cave and see if there's something else to really see. And if not, either way, I guess we'll sign out here. But like I said, I really like this as a concept. I'm just not much of one for horror games. And I think it might be worth trying to do at some point. Just making a big open world with stuff for people to find and give them like a map and a compass, except maybe with the pathways, maybe not. What's this over here? Let's see what this is on this little rock bridge, if I can get over there. Where's that page? I wonder if that's like one of the pages that I pick up, and that's like a signal that there's one nearby. I don't think I'm supposed to fall off into there. How am I supposed to get over there? I had to have gone over here at this point. So if I look that way, that's looking north. So maybe I'm right in here, actually. Okay. Alright, well, like I said, that's it for today. Check out tomorrow. We'll be doing something I'm completely unfamiliar with. Although I feel like this sufficed fairly well in that regard. But yeah, if you like horror games, I feel like you should definitely check this out, and then maybe like tell me what is going on with the story here. What is up with this like light volcano thing over here? But otherwise, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode.